Dug in.
That was Todd Gilliland, tried to go high and just didn't have enough room.
See that right front wheel dug underneath the car, and that's what dug in and caused it to start flipping. Violent.
Oh, Suarez. Briscoe got him into the back of Suarez, and he gets pounded.
Dang it.
Oh,
Buscher's upside down. I think he hooked a drain.
And there's the window net released, and Chris Buescher is seen moving inside the car. The AMR safety team is right there to his aid. And Daniel Suarez climbs out. He had a great race going tonight.
Loose. He's trying to save it. More and more contact.
But the 10 spins up in front. I'm going to have to watch it again to see how the 10 spun around. Was it contact from the 15, Junior?
I believe a little contact with the with another car.
Look at that. Guys getting checked up. Big contact back there. J.J. Ailey's around the 10, the 2, hard into the wall.
Oh, goodness. Kyle Busch involved. Big damage on the 18 as well. This is the concern about pitting and losing track position is the chaos on the starts. Huge damage to his Cindric. That was a big hit.
Massive hit. Austin Cindric drops the window net in frustration. Big damage to the 18 car.
High hopes. He's on that, career longest streak, not finishing inside the top 10.
It looks like the left front tie rod's broken.
Yeah, I just can't. I just can't. That's not right. I mean, Kyle Larson clearly messed up and got Bubba in the wall. That's on Larson, but a retaliation in the right rear quarter panel on a 1.5-mile racetrack, that is exceptionally dangerous.
Big battle off of turn 4 here.
And into the wall goes Bubba Wallace. And he comes back across the track, tags the 5. They're both in the wall. The caution comes out.
Flips the 20 car of Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell hard into the outside wall.
A playoff driver involved in this. That hard racing by the 5. And the 45 now has caught up the 20 of Christopher Bell.
Well, if that wasn't intentional, I don't know what was. You okay?
Bubba Wallace out of the car. The AMR safety crew to him as he is walking down the racetrack.
The 48 wants to push him, but he needs to push him in the right side. But the 14's driving up the track loose, and that offsets him the wrong.
Oh, he can't get that pushed.
Oh, into the wall he goes. And they'll collect more cars behind. The 14 stays on the ground.
Brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
You can see it happening as he was coming around. Bubba Wallace with contact right there. Watch those guys go around turn 3 and 4. The 14's driving up the racetrack. He is sideways. He's loose. And he's lifting off the gas. The 48 is waiting right in the left rear quarter panel. It finally.
The 3 of Austin Dillon squeezes through. He is in front. And look at virtually the only car to clear it.
The outside.
Haley on that outside line, top of 3. He's got some help with him.
Into the wall they go. The 11 now also caught up in it.
The whole
Haley. The 3 of Austin Dillon squeezes through. He is in front.
31 on the 16. No, the 99 just loses it. Denny wrecks.
Well, the 31 just lost it too by himself in that top lane.
I wonder if it was
Yes.
rain.
Well, yeah, I mean, both leaders are in clean air. They both catch their car. That tells me that there's something down there.
Going down, and here he comes. Ross Chastain, nowhere to go. Oh. Those are huge hits.
And 3 cars destroyed.
Hard.
Big, got loose off the corner, had to get completely out of the gate. Oh, he's got right rear fire, right rear down. Huge wreck. So Austin as Chastain hit him, turns Chase Elliott around in the wall.
And totals Chase Elliott's car.
Well, you saw it. He had a big-time wiggle off of 4. That thing, it saw him get out of the gas. The flames came out of both sides. And then Chastain absolutely nails him on the front straightaway, turning into the 9. What a wreck. What a change of events.
Just like that. Chase Elliott had flown up through the field. He says he's okay, and so is Chastain. But those cars.
I'd say we're lucky that wasn't worse than it was. I mean,
that was huge.
I agree, Jeff. That's a big impact. Oh my goodness. Gosh.
I mean,
listen to some of the Ford drivers talk about how they've helped them become better race car drivers.
Yeah, I talked to Calvin Fish. He's the analyst on NASCAR or on NBC's IMSA coverage. He knows so many of those drivers in the sports car world, and I think,
big hit here for Ty Dillon.
42. Wow.
And that brings out the caution. Wanted to figure out what went wrong there. Let's take a look.
Oh boy. My goodness.
Oh, and I'm sure Kyle was coming over to apologize.
Some sort of mechanical issue on the 5 car for him. Look at that. He is flying when he comes in there.
Have nowhere to go. Now up the track, quick, speedy, rack and pinion steering. He gets behind on the steering.
Let's ride with a 16 here.
Let's watch his.
Oh, somebody loose on the bottom, spinning out. Up the racetrack, contact.
Hard into the 14 to Chase Briscoe.
Daniel Hemrick, Chase Briscoe, and it looked as if Hemrick got turned from contact.
Yeah.
Oh, Chase Briscoe won last night across the street in the United Sprint Car Series.
You're on fire, Chase. You're on fire. Just stop and get out.
Hard hit.
Chris Buescher,
That was
torn up.
That was a bam hit. See him getting out of the car. Contact with Hemrick, then the wall.
I'm glad you said that. I've never heard a bam hit. And that was definitely what that was. Still hooked up, Chase. Get out of that thing. So great to see him get out of this. You know, these new cars, the safety features behind him, that whatever is a bam hit or not.
Turned him around, and man, watch his hit with Kurt Busch.
Oh, that was a tough one. Wow.
Look, that car, or the wall giving like that, I'm telling you, these cars are tough, and they don't show the hit quite like they used to. But when you see a wall move that much, that's a big.
That ain't gonna work out.
Oh, Truex.
Hold on to it.
Here it is, Chase
Hitter for Busch.
Well, you said it wasn't going to be the last one. You were right, Bill.
That didn't work out.
A lot of big cars, heavy hitters in this wreck. Bubba Wallace,
That just
Custer,
took out
Truex.
all of 2311 racing right there.
Hard hit for Kurt Busch.
I'm afraid that's not going to be the end of it either.
No.
I think
Jam session. Eric Jones is in it. Noah Gregson's in it. Dang it. Chase Elliott.
Chose to go down and block it.
Whoa! Spinning around and into the fence goes Harvick.
Oh, man.
And it's a 7-car
Larson
jam
is in
session.
it. Eric Jones is in it. Noah Gregson's in it. Dang it. Chase Elliott.
Here comes Larson. Oh,